These are some recommendations for solar energy utilization in Vidarbha. R&D investment is a crucial point, and tie-ups with educational institutes. There are many engineering colleges and management institutes as well in the Vidarbha. VIA can initiate campaigning for promoting the usage of solar energy to the companies that have high energy consumption. New generation can be targeted by organizing competitions related to solar energy usages. Now we talk about hydroelectric energy in Vidarbha. Though Vidarbha is facing drought since last couple of years, there is hidden potential in Vidarbha for hydroelectric projects as well. There are total 35 rivers in Vidarbha, and these are some parameters which are favorable for hydroelectric projects, such as average flow time, average stream width of the river, and we found this data from MNRE reports. Government of Maharashtra is encouraging private players for this partnership involvement in small power plants. They have introduced new policy which has objective of involvement and awareness of amongst private players. And this allotment of private players should be done on BOT basis, that is build, operate and transfer basis. Alternate EHEC, that is Alternate Hydro Energy Center at IIT Roorkee, maintains a database for SHP, that is a hydropower plant, and according to their database, Vidarbha has 39 potential hydro energy plants across 7 districts, and this data shows figures which are showing the budget requirement for district-wise hydro energy power plants.
Thank you, Saurabh. Even though there is a huge potential for hydroelectric power plants, but there are many hurdles like lengthy process, and it takes a lot of time for the completion of the project. So, but it can be overcome with the use of portable hydroelectric generators, which can be used for generating electricity. Then let's come to the normal recommendations. To face the investment, there has to be huge potential customers in that area. So, to create those potential base in Vidarbha, we have divided customers in 2 types: industrial customers and domestic customers. For industrial customers, we would recommend to make a carbon credit body in Vidarbha, which will be a regulatory body of VIA as well as government. They will work together. They will calculate the carbon emission for each and every industry working in Vidarbha, and we can keep that the rate as 1 ton of CO2 generation will lead to 1 carbon credit, and this credit point will be given to each and every industry in Vidarbha. In stage 1, these industries can work to reduce the carbon credit points, and they will be benefited along with the reduction in that credit points equivalent to those reductions. In stage 2, VI can put benchmarking for all the industries. The industries which achieve the credit score which is less than the benchmark can trade those differences with the government and get the monetary benefits. If the industry fails to achieve those benchmarks, they can be penalized. For VIA, they can penalize through loyalty points. Other recommendations: to bring this drastic change, VIA can work as a consulting firm. Companies will come to VIA and they can provide a platform to bring this change from non-renewable to renewable energy use. For boosting the renewable energy sector, we are coming to domestic customers. For creating the awareness, VIA can arrange an annual exhibition on the day of National Energy Conservation, so that it will serve as a platform to bring together the industry which is providing energy efficient solutions and the people. Also, we should target the next generation. VI is already arranging competitions for the school children, but the price that we are giving them, it should be a renewable product, so that the fascination or attraction towards the product will have. So through all these measures, we can create the potential customers in Vidarbha region, which will face the investment. Thank you.
Nice presentation. Thanks. Very creative. The survey you have done for 150 customers, you talked about the domestic, but the example you took of all the calculations were industrial. So, I mean, how does it pan out?
Sir, actually, the purpose of that survey was to understand the
I
need.
mean, are you correlating the domestic demand or the industrial demand? Because survey is on the domestic side.
Yeah, actually, we wanted to take this consideration of industrial survey as well, but because of lack of time, we thought that at least we will get household demand and what kind of awareness we are having in the Vidarbha region for the solar energy usage, and that's why we went for household survey, and we analyzed some data and we presented this in the household.
So to add to his discussion, there was one more motto behind the survey was that knowing the constraints that people are facing to go for this type of energy. So as the survey told that the main constraint was awareness. That's why we came up with this exhibition idea so that people will know about that, and then we have to work upon the cost. That R&D will help us to reduce the cost, and in that way this can be managed.
And in the renewable space, when you are talking about the generation, there are, when the first is the thermal, this is, we are oversupplying it, like we are the largest producer in the Vidarbha region, right? And the second most, which is supposed to be the husk-based or the biomass kind of stuff. So why there is not much of the focus on the biomass bit? Because we see a lot of biomass plants in the Vidarbha region rather than hydroelectric. So what was the rationale behind that? Why the potential of the biomass was not, because the dhan is much produced, right? And now we have this ethanol also which is coming up in the sugarcane industry side. So why the potential of the biomass is neglected over here in the recommendations?
Actually, with limited number of slides, we thought that we will focus on single energy resource. So first we thought we will go with solar energy. Then we got some analysis from IIT Roorkee reports, and we got hydroelectric energy potential in Vidarbha. So we included little bit of that part in our analysis, but we were focused on solar energy because considering the Nagpur's location and climate conditions, we thought at least we can cover these things in detail. Solar energy.
Sequence, I'm asking about a sequence, but it should be in the renewable space, then it should be solar, and then biomass, and then hydroelectric, or you are trying to present a picture that Vidarbha should go for hydroelectric second. Is that the kind of the contention here?
Sir, the MNRE website that we are referring to as part of the sources. So, sir, the targets that were given in those in the MNRE website for 2022, we found that solar was given the maximum importance, was stressed a lot, followed by hydroelectric. So that is why we thought that possibly we should also focus more on solar in terms of Vidarbha giving a more plausible picture for solar energy. Followed by hydroelectric only because the targets were more from the government of India side. So that is the reason why we chose.
You went by secondary data.
Yes.
You could have obtained that data on MERA website for agro biomass. Yeah, agro. And gestation period, that is, it is very less in biomass, so that you can utilize potential.